Hello you guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. Hello, would love to have you. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much. I really appreciate the continued love and support. In today's video, I am going to be showing you some quick and easy meal prep ideas. I am getting ready to head out of town for a little weekend getaway with hubby, so I want to make sure I have some food prep for not only when we get back, also for the kids while we're gone. So yeah, we usually do our reset on Sunday, but today we're doing it a little bit early. So yeah, if you would like to see how I meal prep, quick and easy tips and tricks that I use to get my meal prep done really quickly, then go ahead and stay tuned for this video. So as you can see, I already got everything going on over here. So tip number one is to lay out everything, organize everything to the T. So I already have my rice measured out. The water is boiling for my rice. I'm gonna cook some jasmine rice. I usually cook about 4 cups from the jump because I know that'll last for about a week here. Sometimes a little less than that, but that is okay. So I got my jasmine rice already portioned out into about 4 cups. And I do have my pan already set up to cook some chicken. So I'm going to make some teriyaki chicken, like a little bit healthier version of teriyaki chicken. I switch out the soy sauce with some amino liquids, and I switch out my honey. Instead of using honey, I use agave. You can use the light version of the agave or the dark version of the agave. And I also, for my veggies today, since I am on a time crunch, and usually I'm all about convenience, if you have time, get you some veggies that are raw and cook them. That is a healthier option, but I do buy the frozen bags of veggies quite often, and I just pop them right in the microwave, and that way all my veggies are just out of the way while I'm prepping everything else. Water and some butter. So we're gonna go ahead and pop that rice right in there. I'll go ahead and get that rice nice and set in there, and then reduce the heat and let that cook for about 18 minutes. Hey Google, set a timer for 18 minutes. So I basically use brown sugar, and I use brown sugar, liquid aminos, and some blue agave for my teriyaki. And then here's the bag vegetables that I'm referring to. Just grab a couple of those, and then I got my veggies here. The meat options, I have some ground chicken. I don't know what I'm doing with this yet. I haven't decided. I have some ground turkey. I'm going to make some spaghetti with some veggies chopped up in it for the kids. And then I got some I got some chicken tenderloins, and then I got some chicken thighs that I'm gonna be making. So that is the combo that I have as far as meat. So before I even start chopping up my veggies, I'm gonna go ahead and get my meat in a bowl to start getting clean. Obviously, if you want a less fatty option for this, you can use chicken breast. But I've had this sitting around for some time, and I'm not about to let it go to waste. So we using chicken thighs, and they're juicier. And I do like, since they can be so fatty, I do like cut all these off of it. I cut as much as the fat that's visible to me, I cut that off. Onto my veggies. I'm gonna be adding this to my spaghetti. So when you're meal prepping, you want to utilize all of your time, because the whole point of meal prepping is obviously to save you time and everything, but also you don't want to spend so many hours meal prepping because it won't be sustainable. Like eventually you're going to stop meal prepping because you feel like it takes too long. So you want to keep moving. So usually when I meal prep, I'm constantly in this kitchen moving. Just because something is cooking don't mean I'm sitting down. So I'll just go ahead and work on the next thing. Like currently the veggies is getting chopped up, but my rice is being cooked. My other veggies has already been cooked in the microwave in the background. And my stove is already on for the chicken to go in. Once I sear my chicken in the pan for a little bit, because I'm making first I'm making the teriyaki chicken thighs. Once I sear that in the pan a bit, then it'll be ready to go right in the oven with the sauce that I make. It's funny because people tend to automatically have this negative idea when it comes to meal prepping. Like, oh, meal prepping is boring. Like, you have to eat the same thing over and over again. But the thing about it is, you only have to eat the same thing over and over again if you cook the same thing over and over again. So you get to choose what you want to eat. If you don't want to eat the same meal over and over again, then you already know in your mind that you got to cook more than one meat. So if you're somebody who don't have kids and you're just single and you meal prepping for yourself, I suggest to pick out 2 meats to have for the week. Now, the fact that I got kids and we're a whole family of 5, to be honest, I cook 4 different meats, and that lasts. If I cook 4 different meats, 2 different starches, and 2 different sets of veggies, that usually lasts us for the week. And then if we have to cook more rice throughout the week, that's fine. Like, that only takes about 20 minutes out of your day to just go and cook the rice, so it's not a big deal. Like, now the rice is almost done. So now that I'm almost done cutting my veggies, I'm walking you through it because I want you to know how I end up finishing this in like 2 hours. The most I've spent meal prepping enough food for a whole week is 3 hours. But yeah, now that I'm almost done chopping my veggies, I'm gonna go ahead and turn my stove on. I'm gonna turn my stove on to heat up my pan a little bit so I can go ahead and sear the meat. I want to make sure it's plenty of veggies in this spaghetti, because if we're not gonna have no veggies on the side with a spaghetti meal, I need it to be packed with veggies inside of it. And since I already know that I'm gonna be putting spinach in the spaghetti, I'm gonna go ahead and lay that on there. And spinach cooks down, so it might look like a lot, but it's not. Okay, so I got my orange bell pepper, red bell pepper, and spinach. So I don't be using much seasoning, to be honest, because you really don't need it, and it's supposed to be like a, you know, a healthier option meal prep. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of garlic salt, a little bit of wood fire garlic, and some slap your mama. Don't use too much of the slap your mama because it's already no good for you. Another thing, rinse your containers off, because you know how many times you cross-contaminate in the kitchen? That's crazy. Timer is going off, so I need to go ahead and take my rice off. It is ready, so I just need to slide that back, and it's gonna take about 5 minutes, and then I'll go ahead and fluff it in a few minutes. I do not play about being organized in the kitchen, because the more crazier you let the kitchen get, the harder it's gonna be, the more chaotic it's gonna get for you. So the veggies is cooked all the way already. I don't add any seasoning or anything. I'm just gonna pour it over into a bowl, and I wanted them mixed, so we're gonna do that. That's that. I just mixed the veggies all together. They are done. So I did go ahead and make the marinade that I'm gonna put on the chicken. I did take about 2 tablespoons of the liquid aminos, about 2 tablespoons of agave, and about 3 tablespoons of brown sugar. And I'm just gonna mix this. I don't have time to let it marinate, but if you got time, that's on you, baby. But this is a meal prep. I ain't got time. Okay, my pan should be ready to go ahead and sear the chicken thighs. We only sear these for about 3 to 4 minutes on each side, and then we're gonna cook it in the oven. So we just searing them to get it crispy on the outside and to kind of get that teriyaki to stick to it, but we're not cooking it over the stove. Hey Google, set a timer for 3 minutes and 30 seconds. I'm actually gonna go ahead and make some more teriyaki sauce, because this is gonna be covered over the chicken once I put it in the oven. This is what's gonna cover the chicken, because the sauce that I made was marinade. So I'll take a little bit of that. can sit to the side until my chicken is done searing. I'm gonna line my pan because I don't feel like doing no dishes. And it get messy. The pan get messy, okay? And I need another piece to cover the meat when it get in the area. So that is waiting on me to the side. So next we're gonna prep our potatoes, and I'm gonna get the air fryer ready. Potatoes. These are just some blended little mini potatoes. Y'all, I wash the same dish out over and over again because we saving time. We saving time. So usually I'm using the same knife. I'm washing out the same bowls sometimes. I don't like to keep using a lot of dishes when I'm meal prepping unless I really have to. So I'll go ahead and take those potatoes, get them washed off. Chop these little mini potatoes up real quick. And actually while I'm chopping them, I need to preheat my air fryer. Shop where you're gonna add whatever oil you want to add. I'm talking a little louder because my air fryer is on. And then, like I said, how I use the same old seasonings over and over. Garlic salt, a little bit of garlic powder, and then a little bit of parsley or Italian seasoning. And then we just gonna mix that up. So the air fryer is ready just in time after I got the potatoes ready. Shake that up and they just good to go. So the chicken is all pan seared and I got it nice and crispy on it. Y'all see it got that little crisp to it, baby. A little crispiness. It looked like it's cooked, but it's not cooked. This chicken was only in there for about 7-8 minutes at the most, if that. So it's definitely not cooked. I don't need that much of this sauce because it is a little burnt. And take my other sauce that I made that we set to the side. Hey Google, set a timer for 12 minutes. And if you're gonna be meal prepping, it is important to invest in some quality Tupperware because obviously you need somewhere to store it all. So my rice is done. I let it sit for a little bit. And now we're just gonna transfer. Got my rice. I'm gonna keep some over here because I gotta eat some today. And for my potatoes, I put them on 400 in the air fryer for 14 minutes and they be perfect after that. And like I said, invest in good quality Tupperware because I already be knowing what goes where, what fits where, all of that. Put it in there.
Well, I heard you talking.
Taking my aluminum off my chicken, but I'm only leaving my chicken in here for about 7 more minutes because I didn't take the aluminum off when the timer went off. It's done. So my little teriyaki chicken is done. So get that transferred into this bowl. All right, boom. that is done. What dishes? I just gotta hit it with a little power wash and we good. So next up, I had to the side cleaning is just some plain chicken tenderloins. And we just gonna pat those dry. It's just gonna be some plain seasoned chicken. So I'm just gonna hit it with some Slap Your Mama. This is way more chicken, so I need a little bit more seasoning. Same seasoning, garlic salt, Slap Your Mama, garlic powder. So this chicken can be used if somebody wants to eat just plain chicken rice and veggie bowl. If you want to chop it up in the salad. I just like to have some chicken to the side. You can use it for whatever. If you want to make you a sandwich, just anything. You can shred the chicken tacos. It's just so many different options you could do with just having some plain chicken cooked, some plain seasoned chicken breast cooked in the fridge. In there, just line them up in there. I'm putting all the chicken in there. It is gonna take a little bit longer than usual to cook because I'm not finna do no 2 rounds. I don't have time for that. All right, boom. Throw that in there. 412 minutes, boom. So I am now about 1 hour and 20 minutes, maybe even less than that, into my meal prep. My chicken tenderloins is cooking. And now I'm gonna go ahead and get my ground turkey cooking. While the chicken is cooking, I'm gonna go ahead and get my ground turkey. And then I'm gonna start another pan with my ground chicken. My ground turkey for my spaghetti that I'm making, and then I'll have my ground chicken for whatever I ground it up to be. It's probably just gonna be some seasoned ground chicken. I don't know. Now we're gonna add our ground turkey over here. I'm about to take it up a notch because I'm about to take this little pan, boil this water to see if I can fit my spaghetti noodles in here to go ahead and start boiling those.
Cooking, girl.
I'm meal prepping so y'all don't have to, so Sinead don't have to cook.
Oh, that's smart. But you know,
I know she, cause I know she can't cook, so I don't want to do that to you.
yeah, we don't want to have to call you because
She burning down the house. I don't want to call me and ask for no cooking tips. I'm doing anything possible for y'all to not call me. The project comes with a blueprint. Cause how you supposed to? Where's the directions at? Where's the instructions? Cause I know it ain't just coming from her mouth. Not my little chicken. I tried to. I'm just flipping my little chicken. It's almost done. Jada, can you turn the volume down a little bit or go upstairs? I'm recording.
sure.
And I'm just gonna add a little bit of chicken broth to cook down my my veggies, my spinach and veggies. I'm gonna cook them down a little bit before I put any sauce or anything on them. Still waiting on my water for the spaghetti to kind of heat up. So for my ground chicken, I'm actually going to make it to where they can make tacos, but I'm gonna add a little chili seasoning and some taco sauce. Put some little water in that. I don't use much taco sauce when I make this recipe because I still want it to be like healthy. So I put a little bit of water with it instead of all the taco sauce. And then I'm going to throw some beans, some black beans up in there for a little bit more added protein. My own seasonings, a little bit of garlic powder. I'm gonna turn the stove back on and let that cook a little bit just so the sauce can thicken up a little bit and also cook into the meat. Chilling, baby, baby. All right, my seasoned chicken is done. I love love to have my air fryer lined with aluminum, because all you gotta do, and I definitely did not get rid of that aluminum that I topped my thing with, because I knew I was gonna have to replace this. All you gotta do is take that little thing and reline it. And go ahead, seal that up. I just take my spaghetti and I split it in half. So this ground chicken is done. Take it, transfer it over into the bowl. Like butter, baby. Alright, alright, alright. We are moving along. Brown chicken back in here. Chicken broth. Then we're gonna go ahead and pour our spaghetti sauce over into that. If you don't want to use too much sauce, because obviously you want to have stuff still healthy, add a little water to the sauce. Change it out for chicken broth sometimes, and that'll kind of give you the illusion that your food is real saucy, and it's not. Of course, you're gonna get the spaghetti nice and mixed in. We are officially done. This is everything I cook. I got cooked the kids some spaghetti. They absolutely love spaghetti. The mixed veggies. We have chicken, potatoes, ground chicken, teriyaki chicken, and some rice. Alright, you guys, that is pretty much it for this meal prep with me. If you enjoy this type of content, of course, as always, give this video a thumbs up. Follow me on TikTok. Follow me on Instagram and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.